Hey everyone, it's me, Lindsay, back for your weekly update. Sorry I didn't get one out to you guys last week. I don't know for those of you who are aware or not, I was actually out of town at a funeral, and so I just wasn't able to get to one. So sorry, I know you guys all missed hearing me speak about all the amazing things that's happening in KidVenture, but hey, I'm back at it this week. Okay, so I'm going to just go through everything really quick, do the shout outs, and then if you want more information about the things I talked about real quick, you can keep listening for more details. So just again, we're still recruiting more volunteers, you guys. We've gotten a lot of great responses, but we could still use more. So just continue to be praying every morning around 10 a.m. And also, you guys be inviting people. So, I think we've laid a really great foundation for serving in kids, but the reality is it's going to take all of us just inviting people and asking them to serve. That's going to really get in everybody that we need. So just, ask, say, hey, do you want to serve in kids? And you guys know what it's like, so you can explain it. So just keep doing that and working on it. If you feel stuck with something or you get a response you're not sure how to handle, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to walk you guys through that. Another thing that's happening is, do you guys just remember, Feel and Focus starts at 8:30 because we're going to be done by 8:45. Bathroom policy, you guys, so just to remember, we're not taking huge groups of kids. If there's only 2 leaders in the room, you need to use your captain to bring kids to the classroom, because we really shouldn't have any adults in the classroom by themselves. And then we're bringing all of the kids into the ladies' restroom because we don't want any kids in a space to where we don't have eyes on them. So you guys really be utilizing your Sunday captains, or even me if you need help with things like that. But we really just want to do it not only for your guys' safety, but also the safety of the kids. Um, Another thing is, oh, you guys, this Saturday is the Compassion concert. So, with Annabeth and Taylor and Noelle. So if you guys, are free Saturday night, the Walnut Room, I think you do have to get tickets ahead of time. You could probably find it on the app or on Facebook or something like that. Go hang out. It'll be a great time. I'm not going to be able to make it due to other commitments, but I know it'll be a lot of fun. KidVenture postcards, you guys. Be filling those out for new kids. If you don't have any in your classroom, let us know. We have an extra stack floating around that we can give you some on Sunday. So if you have new kids or just even any kids that you see that you would like to encourage, fill them out and then we'll mail them for you. Starting in July, you guys, we're going to do kind of like a VBS alternative, and we're going to call it Connect Camp. So if you are free and would like to help out, or even if you just would like to, yeah, so if you're free and would like to help out, let myself or Brandy know. We would love to have, as many people as we have helping out. Will limit the number of kids that we can invite. And so I will give a link in this for more information. Also, you guys, Amy Baltazar, I don't know if you guys caught that a few weeks ago. She's going to be working with our youth volunteers. So she actually created a little survey because she would love your feedback in terms of, what your experience is with them, and it will help her develop a plan in terms of working with our youth and getting them, up to speed and working in kids ministry. So she really needs your feedback. So fill out that survey. It's fairly quick for you to fill out. And then last but not least, you guys, we have a bunch of new volunteers coming through because it is recruiting season. So just make sure that, if I email you ahead of time, or even if I don't, just to make sure that you're coming into Sunday prepared and aware of what's going on and how you can encourage and include the new volunteers so they're not just like standing in the back of the room like, they don't know what to do. So I'll talk more about that though in a few minutes for those who need some more information. So my shout outs this week are first of all, and I'm going to do these two together because I feel like they're maybe not always together, but they definitely are always served together, especially with kids. And that's Christy and Randy Michaelis. If you guys don't know them, they serve in our preschool environment. And, Christy's a former teacher, so she does a great job. Randy's so sweet with the kids and just is a great support to, Christy. They're just amazing, and they've given me a lot of insight and feedback in terms of our preschool environment. So just if you haven't met them before, come meet them. They serve at the 9 a.m. service. They're just an amazing couple, the way they love our kids and serve our families. Another volunteer I wanted to give a shout out is to Jamie, and she serves second service in our nursery. And she is just always in there, just having a smile on her face, loving on the kids, playing with them. She gets down on the floor with them. Just a really great job, Jamie. And I love just seeing your face in there. And I know, being in there like really makes our families feel welcome and, safe and dropping off their kids. So thank you so much for loving on our babies in the nursery. So that's it. If you guys, yeah, if you don't want to hear anymore, you can turn off the video. For those of you who are like, hey, I want just a little bit more information, that would be great. So you guys, just real quick, the feel and focus thing. So 8:30 sharp, because we want to be done by 8:45, because I know there's probably a few more things that you just have to line up, and that's also when families start checking in. And so we don't want to be, like, I don't mind if we're praying or something like that, because I think that's important, but like, I don't want you guys, I'm trying to give you guys space to where you're not stressed welcoming families and you can be present in the moment. And so, because I made a commitment to start right at 8:30, we'll be done by 8:45. So I just need you guys to be in the room at 8:30. The recruiting, again, you guys, listen, it's not, I mean, one person can't recruit it all, right? So the more people who are inviting, the more people we're going to get in. And, if they want to just, if you just want to invite them, hey, come check it out a few times, like, they don't have to commit right away. That's fine. I know it can be intimidating serving with kids, if you're not familiar with it. But, we just really want to show everybody just how amazing it is to work with our kids. And you guys probably know more people than I do. So it's like, as we think about our circles of influence and relationships within the life of our church, like, together we probably all know a lot more people than just me alone. So the more people we have inviting, the more people we get on board, the better it'll be for all of us. So again, you guys, the bathroom policy, we got to really watch. We can't have anybody one-on-one, so that means we can't just let boys into the men's restroom without us being there. Because, I mean, it's not just, we want to keep the kids safe from each other. Unfortunately, as kids are getting older, they're getting more curious. They're asking other kids to do things that they shouldn't be doing. So we just really need to make sure we have eyes on our kids at all times. In the restroom, when I think about our bathroom policy, like, that was the one area where I'm like, oh, I feel like we can just make that a little bit better. So, talking through with a few people, we want to just really minimize that risk. And for, elementary people, you guys, I'm going to be like, emailing families this week saying, hey, make sure you take your kids to the restroom before class. So the reality is the goal would be that you don't even have to take a restroom break, because we don't want, honestly, it just disrupts class, right? Half the time the kids don't really even have to go to the bathroom. They're only going because they want to drink, or their friend's going to the bathroom and it's playtime. So I really want to try to start minimizing how we do restrooms. And even within like the preschool room, I know it's very easy for us to be like, hey, who all needs to go potty? And about 10 kids pop up. But of those 10 kids, only 5 of them actually have to go to the bathroom. So I don't want to do like an all call, like, hey, everybody, let's all, unless you, yeah. So just if somebody says they have to go to the restroom or something like that, especially if they're younger and on the potty training side of things, that's okay. Obviously, we need to get them to the restroom because we don't want them to have an accident. But really just watch how we're communicating restrooms. So it's like, especially with older kids, you can say, hey, if they're like, hey, I have to go to the bathroom. If you say, hey, can you just wait a few minutes and I'll take you? And they'll say, okay. And you'll know within a few minutes that the kid if the kid really actually has to go to the bathroom. Because if they really had to go, they'll be sitting there doing the potty dance or be like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? Like, they'll ask you again. And then you're like, okay, I know you really have to go to the bathroom. But if they just wanted to go out for like a drink of water or to play or something like that, chances are they'll forget about it. So just keep that in mind. Oh, and elementary room, I don't know this has been happening. If not, let your Sunday captain know. But I bought water pitchers for your guys' classroom. So you guys can now have water in the classroom to give to kids. So again, we're minimizing kids leaving the classroom to go to the water fountain. Yeah, so again, we're just trying to really make sure the Sunday morning experience stays smooth and it's not so choppy, because we're always having to exit for the bathroom and stuff like that. The postcards, I think that was pretty self-explanatory, you guys. Oh, so the Connect Camp in July. So we're not doing a vacation Bible school. We've done them in the past. They were amazing. But I wanted something a little bit more intentional, a little bit more focused, and not quite so... they'll probably still be crazy because there's hopefully will be a lot of kids, but just something with a little bit more intentionality and giving kids a little bit more space to really experience the presence of God, instead of just like shuffling through like 10 different stations like for 15 minutes to where like they're barely able to really experience anything. And so Brandy McKenzie is going to be leading that. And the Connect Camp is going to focus on music, arts, maybe drama, maybe science, and sports. So lots of fun things, really different the way we're thinking about it. There's going to be some stuff on gardening, some other art stuff. I don't know, lots of fun things, Bible quizzing. So we really want to, number one, we need as many people to help out as possible. Number two, elementary team, start talking about it with the kids. Hopefully we'll have flyers starting this weekend for you to hand out, and they can invite friends. It's going to be good. I'm really excited for it. It's our first year. It'll be a little crazy, but I'm really, really excited for, I think, what God's going to do with our kids in this environment. So the youth volunteer survey, you guys. So again, this is just going to help Amy have information so that she can plan how she's going to work with our youth moving forward. I really believe our youth are capable of serving in KidVenture. I was a youth when I started serving with kids, and they just sometimes, though, some of them just need a little bit more direction and a little bit more focus, and just needing some more attention and learning, like, hey, here's how you're supposed to be showing up. Some of them don't know, like they were just thrown into the classroom and like, here you go. And I know you guys have done a great job talking with them and stuff like that, but I also know there's probably a few of them that could use a little bit of help. So this survey will just give Amy, just really great insight in terms of like how she needs to focus, like her trainings and stuff like that moving forward in terms of conversations with the youth, so that they can actually come in and support you guys and be valuable members of our team, because they are. Oh, excuse me, you guys. And then last but not least, again, the new volunteers coming through. We just want everybody to have a great experience serving with our kids, and we're inviting people to come in and observe and see what it's like to serve with kids. And so I know sometimes it's hard to know, like, when somebody comes in. So it's just, like, I'm trying to communicate with them ahead of time, like how to interact. But the reality is, with you guys in the classrooms, you're going to know what you need the most in terms of like somebody helping you. But I don't want them to just sit in the back of the room like unengaged with what's happening. So we really just need to think through like best ways to utilize people. Elementary team, you guys now have those laminated spreadsheet with the different roles like that. I made sure that was in your classroom this week, and I have dry erase markers for you guys. So you can use that for figuring out, like, hey, if you have like a volunteer in observing, that will give you a good way to figure out, like, hey, here's how you can help the best. So I will try to give you guys a heads up if you have a new volunteer in your room, just so you can be thinking about it. But when we have a lot of people coming on board, it gets squirrely, so I may miss it, so I'll apologize now. So yeah, so you guys, that's it. Thank you so much for everything you do. I appreciate it. You guys keep checking out our Facebook page. I've been posting some fun things there. So yeah, here we go. You guys, we're heading into school here, into the summer, so I hope everybody's enjoying the beautiful weather, and I will see you guys Sunday. Bye.